There we go. Hello and welcome back to the FCS Football channel, and today we are doing the Scotland versus Czech Republic live watch along, obviously for Euro 2020. Of course, Scotland are in the same group as England, so add a little bit of spice to this game. A home nation as well, and it's the first major tournament Scotland's been in for over what, 20 years. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how they get on. I've got a bit of hope for Scotland and my main man, Scott McTominay. Hello, Angie. How are we, mate? You guys all know I'm not the biggest Scott McTominay fan, but if there's any player I'm cheering on today, it is Scott McTominay. Right. Let me move all this. How are we? I mean, what's everyone's predictions? If we go to, well, I'm on the right page. Go over to here. These are the any links to watch online for this match. Not my country, not playing. I mean, this is on BBC. So I don't know how you can get it, but there'll be somewhere. So I'm surprised they're not playing it. I mean, how big is football in Malaysia? But look. So the Scottish team for today is David Marshall in goal. I mean, it's showing on the TV, but not online. Oh, I don't know them. So it's Marshall, Hanley, Cooper, Hendry, Scott O'Donnell, Armstrong, McGinn, and Scott McTominay! And Andrew Robertson. Then it's Dykes and Ryan Christie. For Czech Republic, it's Vlasic, Kufau, whatever he is called, is it Selatuska? Thomas Callas, Bovril, then it's Thomas Soucek, Crow, Mastupest, Derrida, Jankto, and Patrick Schick. Obviously, Kieran Tierney's not even made the bench today alongside players like Callum Patterson, but Billy Gilmore and Ryan Fraser are on the bench, alongside the man that's really been in the goals recently for Scotland in Che Adams. So it's interesting to see how they get on without Che Adams today. Does Scotland have their own national anthem? Is it Flower of Scotland? McTominay to score an assist. Come on, Scott! See, I'm backing Scott McTominay. Well, I haven't even thought about a prediction. I'm gonna go. You're right, Kurt, mate. How are we? I'm gonna go 1-0. I really don't know how good either of these two sides are. I don't confess to watch much of Scotland or the Czech Republic. NG. Kel, what's your prediction, mate? Good to hear it, mate. Good to hear it. Right, so Andrew Robertson and the Reader are the two captains for today. Come on. Come on, Scotland. Three, two. Who to? What, to Czech Republic? Alright. So, the score predictions are: I've gone for 1-0, NG's gone 2-0 Scotland, and Kurt's gone 3-2 Czech Republic. Like I said, I don't know how good either of these two sides are. So I'm quite interested to watch this. And this is why I kind of wanted to watch this game. Because England will be playing both of these teams. I know England should be better than both, but I don't know who will actually qualify. Because I think from yesterday we saw Croatia aren't that great. A draw probably. Yeah, I went for a 1-0. What's your prediction, United family? Right, so we're about to get underway, and we do now. I would want Scotland to win. I think I would want Scotland to win, you know? Look, I get this whole don't support the home nation, but I don't really, like... Well, it's weird, actually, because I do and I don't support the home nations. It's like, I would love Scotland to do well, because I would like to get him in a final to beat him. But it's like, I don't really hate Scotland. But I guess that's because England are better than Scotland, and we get to 99% of major tournaments. Scotland don't. So they're kind of like a Tottenham, really. It's like we're meant to not like them because they're meant to be a good team or like a local rival or whatever. But I don't, because they're not really harmless. Like, what are Tottenham going to do? They're not going to win anything, so I don't really care. Right, Robertson. Lovely play by Christie. Robertson, poor crossing. So O'Connell picks it up. Goes in to... I don't know who that number 24 is. Is it Armstrong? Or is it like Hendry? I think it's Hendry. '24 is Hendry. 17 is Armstrong. 16 Cooper. 5 Hanley. Kufal goes down the line. Well brought down. Oh, go on, Armstrong. Armstrong wins a free kick for Scotland. Scott McTominay, he's gone over to and said, give me that ball. He's taking the ball. Well done, Scott. He's not done anything yet, Scott McTominay, but man of the match performance for me. Right, throwing for... Oh, no. Robertson keeps it on. Armstrong. Hendry out to O'Connell. Oh, O'Connell! Oh, O'Connell. He just backheeled it up for a throw by accident. Kufal. No, that's not Kufal, sorry. Bovril. That was Bovril. I mean, you can't take much from an opening 3 minutes of a game of football. But I haven't been too impressed with either side. I mean, Scotland are the better team. Well, from what I've seen so far, but what I would say is, I would say countries like Scotland and Wales getting into this World Cup, not this World Cup, this Euros, should give confidence to the Irish. I just feel like it's almost as if it's like it's more of togetherness. Like you see with the Welsh team and the Scottish the Scottish team when they got promoted, they all seem like properly together and a proper group. I don't see that with Ireland, and it's not with Wales and Scotland. You don't have to go digging for it, sort of thing. You do just see it like online, on your socials or whatever. And like I said, I don't go digging for Scotland propaganda. It's just there. Whereas Ireland, I don't think I've ever seen it. Oh, poor mistake. John McGinn! Good defending. Well, was that Soucek? Maybe not. McGinn wins a corner for Scotland. John McGinn looking dangerous in the opening 5 minutes. Here. Come on, Scott. Scott McTominay, win this header, my guy. Come on, Scotty. Andrew Robertson will take the corner. Who's going to win this header? I mean, Liam Cooper and Scott McTominay, the two lads. None of them even went for it, I don't think. Armstrong. That's out for a throw-in to Czech Republic. What's happened to Kufal? Some people's got like not face masks, face shields, and just put the Czech Republic flag on them. I like that. I like that. I respect that. Armstrong gives the ball away. Nice header. McTominay picks it up. Oh, McTominay, what a pass! Scott McTominay, what a pass! Long throw. Well won. Sure, is that not a free kick? Two foul. Darida. McTominay does well and wins a throw for Scotland. McTominay showing his absolute class there. What a player. Long ball down. Kufal won it. Janko won the header. Finds Darida. Janko has made a good run, but well dealt with. Right, so a goal kick to Scotland here. Dykes wins the header. Janko flicks it on. What the fuck is that Patrick Schick? What the fuck is Hendry doing? Someone goes down. Liam Cooper goes down, wins a free kick. Cooper, Robertson, Grant Hanley, Hendry. Right, Sushak. Crossfield, not the greatest of balls, but Thomas Callas takes it down. I think is that Callas? Again, I don't really know a lot of these Czech Republic players. No, it's that Seluk. I know a few of them here and there, but I don't know them straight away. Here is Sushak, obviously West Ham player. Thomas Callas. To whatever one I can't say. Kufau. Back to centre back I can't say. Goes across to Thomas Callas. And Czech Republic, I'd certainly... Well, I mean, again, it's only 10 minutes in, but they're growing into this game for sure. Kufau, nice ball in. Schick wins the header, but it's a poor one. I'll tell you what, the BBC needs to sort their stuff up, their graphics out. They're in the top corner, they have the right time, and then when they bring that little bar at the bottom which says like the big score, both teams' names, usually if there's a goal, the goal scorer, and that time was always out of sync. The only Czech player I know is Peter Cech, Lamau. Well, yeah, I know the West Ham lads. I know a few of them, like that Derrida at number 10. I signed him on Football Manager once. So I know him. Patrick Schick. I know him. He's been all over the gaff. Thomas Callas used to play for Chelsea. I'm not sure if he still does. Probably does. Probably plays for like a Middlesbrough. I think he might have actually went to Middlesbrough at some point. Where is Thomas Callas now? Bristol City. Jankdo, I know. I think he plays for Sampdoria. He does. And the rest of them I don't know. I mean, I know most of the Scottish players. Ball comes into the box. Well defended by Scotland. It's a goal kick. Right, Marshall with a goal kick. And I imagine the Scottish will be quite dangerous from set pieces. Look, I think they've got quite a lot of height in there. I remember Grant Hanley when he used to play for Blackburn used to cause Manchester United a whole lot of problems. Right back in the day, in the early 2010s, like 2012 or so. Scott McTominay, we know he wins a lot of headers. Cooper. Grant Hanley's in an absolute foot chase. I can't believe Grant Hanley still plays football. How old is Grant Hanley now? He must be like 36. 29? No wonder he's still playing. He's 29. I thought Graham Handy was fucking old. Like I said, I remember him playing against Man United back in the day. How old must he have been then? Robertson. O'Connell. Marshall goes down the line. Dykes doesn't win it. Again, we'll just leave it to O'Connell. O'Connell goes down the line looking for Ryan Christie. That's a throw in for Czech Republic. I mean, look, this game does have big ramifications for England's group. Of course, if we go over to the table, the winner of this game will take second place. Obviously, if they win it by a considerable margin, then they could even go top. So obviously that makes, well, if Scotland win it, that makes the next game even more important for who's going to qualify. I think if Scotland beat England and win this game, they will qualify, won't they? Good save by Marshall. But yeah, I mean, if Scotland win today, they could quite easily qualify for the next round. But probably that will have to go through third place. I don't see it. Could they beat good chance. No, I had it away on the volley over the bar. I can see the Scotland beating Czech Republic, drawing to Croatia, and that will get them through. Whether that's second or third, 4 points will see you through. Even 3 points could really see you through. Although it hasn't been any draws yet. Yeah, Wales, Switzerland, of course. But I mean, I think Group A, I think it goes under the radar as a really hard group. Obviously, Group F, that is the group of death for sure. But Group A is certainly a difficult group. I wouldn't, apart from maybe Italy, who would say, "Oh, should definitely qualify." I don't think it's easy to distinguish between Wales, Switzerland, and Turkey. I think they're all good nations. I think obviously Turkey, they're in a bad position losing 3-0 to Italy on their first game, and they didn't look great in that game. But they do have quality, and they do have players that can really hurt a team. And when you have a goal scorer like a Berk Yilmaz, you're going to be dangerous. And I think that's something that Switzerland may lack. I mean, if you look at, they've got Brill Donald and Bolo, of course. But apart from him, I can't think of someone who you'd back to score a lot of goals. And Sterovic, maybe Haris Sterovic. But yeah, Group A is going to be I think it's going to be the most interesting one actually, because I think Turkey, yeah, a little bit. I mean, we'll have to see because we don't know. Good chance for Scotland. Dykes puts it wide. What I would say is with Turkey, we don't know if Turkey are actually just bad and everyone's overrated them, or if Italy were that good. Or I mean, let's be fair as well. They could have just had a bad game. So, like I was saying, the Wales game for Turkey is the big one. If they turn up in that game, then we can really see how they are. If they're poor again, then they're not gonna do well, are they? McTominay, good tackle, but it bounces away. But yeah, with Group A, I think that will be pretty much self-explanatory. I think France will probably win it all. Probably Portugal as well. Portugal might draw against Germany. But they'll all beat Hungary, so they'll all definitely make it through. I think all three of these big teams will make it through. Whereas with Group A, all of these are good nations. But they're not, because they're not seen as on the level of Italy and a Turkey. Not a Turkey. I'm naming teams in Group A. Of a France and a Portugal and a Germany. Group A goes under the radar. That is a very hard group to get out of. And obviously, realistically, we could see Wales and Turkey draw again. Then they've got 2 points. And then it's going to be difficult. Whereas, like I said, I think everyone will beat Hungary. But theoretically, Wales, Switzerland, and Turkey might not win a game. McGim, O'Connell, Christie. Lovely play from Cyrus Christie. And he runs into O'Connell. O'Connell does well. I think the third place of Group F will just get 3 points. Yeah, well, yeah, they'll get 3 or 4. But that will most likely probably see him through. To be honest, that will probably just be just about enough to get him through. But obviously they'll have to probably smash Hungary. But I mean, cause if you look, obviously four teams get out of the groups in third place. So Group A, I think that quite easily we could see most teams having 2 points, so they won't make it out. Here, I don't think Finland win another game. So, with a 1 goal difference, they probably don't make it through. I think Ukraine looked dangerous, and I think they could actually beat Austria. So, maybe there. I'm sorry if you can hear something out my window. There you go. Sorry, you can hear something out my window. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. So Ukraine, I can see them getting out, but maybe Austria, one of them get out. Group D, maybe. I don't think in Group E. I think Slovakia, Poland will probably be a draw. Sweden versus like a Poland. Maybe a draw, maybe Sweden just win it. And I think Spain and Sweden will top that group. And I don't see them getting many points. So that will automatically mean the Group F, as long as Germany or Portugal really beat Hungary and quite convincingly, and obviously don't get smashed against France, they'll make it out, no problem. But I just find the whole third place team's stupid anyway. I'm sorry, you were the third best team in a 4-man group. You're not good enough to make the next round. I don't see how it's fair. I mean, that's how Portugal won the Euros last year. They came 4th in their group, and somehow, obviously, due to this shambolic rule, they got out. And I didn't like it in 2016, and I don't like it now. I just think it makes teams not play it kind of not to lose in a sense, because they're like, Oh, we don't need to win the game. As long as we don't lose, it's fine. Long ball looking for Dykes. And it's right into Vlasic's hand. Obviously, I think Czech Republic, they could be a somewhat of a dark horse. I think those remaining 4 spots should be played as a playoff. Maybe what I would say though is that not too many games? And again, I think it's all about money, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day, and that's why there is third place spots. I just think realistically, it's you want to prioritise winning every single game, and having a third place team just kind of ruins that. Because like the smaller nations will think, oh, we'll try and sneak through in the third place thing by drawing games, and then maybe we can get a lucky win somewhere, and 4 points will probably see you through in third place. Because like you look at England, we beat Croatia, who are probably the second best team in our group. So we pretty much know we're already through. Like, let's be honest. Chances are we will beat Scotland. We will probably beat Czech Republic anyway and get 9 points. But theoretically, if Scotland win this game, or if England and Scotland wanted to, we could just be happy to play out a draw. Both teams will probably then qualify, whether that's first and second, or whether that's the second and third, or whatever. We should qualify. But like I was saying, I think Czech Republic have a chance of being a dark horse. I'm not sure how well they play and what their manager's like, but to be a dark horse, I feel like obviously you're not going to be the amazing nation, but you've got to have a few crucial positions, and I think they've got a very good goalkeeper in Vlasic. Obviously they've got Thomas Soucek, they've got Kufal, 2 good players, a good defender, and a very good midfielder. Obviously, it's part of the it was a brilliant midfielder for West Ham this season, and obviously weren't part of the official team this season for the Premier League, but obviously the FIFA team, Premier League team this season, which obviously is based on real life. So I feel like it's kind of fair to bring it up. Obviously, he was in that, so it shows he had a decent season. He was one of the best midfielders in the Premier League last season, performance-wise. They've got Patrick Schick, who has shown he's a very good striker. While not totally prolific, he's shown he has got a bit of quality. So they've got bits here and there, and I don't think they've got any woeful players, sort of thing. All the knockout stages are 3 AM hit. Unlucky, mate. Hoping I will have a sem break for them. I mean, what time are all the Copa America games on for you? Classic. Is he going to go long? Long ball. Cooper wins it. Cooper into McTominay. Ah, McTominay, that's beautiful. Absolutely fantastic there by Scott McTominay. Lovely pass. Oh, that's not too bad then. I mean, it's not ideal still, for sure, but it's not terrible. Especially if you get like an 8 or 9 p.m. a.m. Sorry. I mean, it's doable, isn't it? Oh, chance for Czech Republic. No, Soucek couldn't bring it down. And Czech Republic are starting to show a little bit of pressure here. Here's Vladimir Kufal. Kufal puts the ball into the box. Well claimed by David Marshall. And it's in the goalkeeper's hands. I'd just like to say thank you all for tuning in for today's watch along for the Scotland Czech Republic game. If you are enjoying it, please do hit the like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. And please do get involved in the live chat as it says down below there. And let's have a little chat. Whether you are Scottish, whether you're from the Czech Republic, whether you are, I don't know, just a spectator. We can talk about anything. We don't just have to talk about this game. We can talk about anything else at the Euros, whatever. McTominay finds O'Connell. He goes back to David Marshall. Liam Cooper. Do you play PES 21 mobile? I don't. I had PES. What, it must have been 2018 on my phone, and I played it for a little bit. Then I got bored of it, so I deleted it. So no, I don't. Is it good? Because obviously it's free, so I mean I could quite easily get it if I wanted it. Bloody hell. We've just got some news about, obviously, my club, Manchester United, and Jadon Sancho. Right. Just want to stand up. There we go. What's going on? There we go. It's not bad compared to FIFA Mobile. Graphics and commentary are way better. So, the news that I've just got is, according to Times Sport, Borussia Dortmund believe a transfer for Jadon Sancho could be wrapped up by the end of the week. It's a decent chance there for Scotland and Robertson. But look, obviously this isn't the only watch along we are doing today. We are also going to be covering the Spain versus Sweden game. If I just quickly load up the watch along for that, or the thumbnail for that. Obviously, yeah. So we will be doing this Spain versus Sweden game here on the FSS Football channel. So obviously that kickoff for that is at 8 o'clock. So the stream will start. Starts 5 minutes before kickoff. I mean, if I want to, I'll start a bit earlier, but the stream should be starting 5 minutes before kickoff. What I'll actually do is I'll quickly go and stick the link for that in the description. So if you guys want to go press the link in the description, you can go over to it, and you can set a notification or whatever for when we go live. There we go. McTominay puts the cross in. Nicely cleared. There you go. So yeah, if you want to refresh the stream, in the description you should now see the link to the watch along for the Spain game. And obviously, like I said, you can just, I believe if you go onto the stream, you can press a little bell icon, and you'll be notified when we go live for that stream. McTominay, good tackle from McTominay. If we go over to the stats of this, the stat, it's been a fairly even game. 54% possession to 46. It's fairly average. Scotland slightly dominating it. 5 shots to 3 shots, 1 on target a piece. It's been a fairly even game, and I think I'm quite happy with my prediction of a 1-1 draw. What I would say though, either team could win it, and that's kind of what we want to see. We want to see a game where, while there is a favourite, no, there's not a favourite. While there is a situation where neither team could win it, both teams could win it. We'll try to make it for the Spain game, but I doubt my body will allow it. NG, if you can't, I mean, obviously, if you can't make it, you can't make it. It's not a big deal, mate. Don't keep yourself up if you're knackered. I mean, I respect. What time is it for you now? $9. So yeah, you're 8 hours ahead of us. It's 9 o'clock right now for you. Well, 9:30. That's mad. Yeah, mate. If you can't make it, don't worry about it. O'Connell goes down the line. McTominay does well, and wins a free kick, a throw-in. I'm glad it's early for you now. The final at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock? I swear the Euro final, the World Cup final isn't at 8 o'clock, is it? Wasn't it? Vlasic goes long. Jank, Schick, Cooper, McTominay, Cooper, Henry, Hanley, Robertson, Dykes, McTominay giving a bit of pressure, Foul, Dushek. Dushek goes down, but it's Marshall with the ball. Alright, David Marshall with the goal kick. Goes long. O'Connell wins it. Henry does well. It's going to be another throw-in for Scotland. I tell you what, Scotland's having a good game. I mean, chances are few and far between, but I think that's kind of what Scotland have to do. I don't think they have a proper goal scorer. I mean, obviously, if you're Scottish, tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Dykes is that great. I'm surprised Che Adams isn't starting. McTominay, go on, Scott. Kufal finds Soucek, who goes over the line, over the top to Schick, and it's out for a corner for Czech Republic. I mean, Czech Republic do have a couple cool threats. They've got Soucek, they've got Schick, but Scotland have got the height, surely, just to deal with this, really. Janko and Derrida stand over this corner. It's not often you see two players standing over a corner. Such a waste of time. And there's a crap ball in as well. That for a goal kick. That's probably the worst corner I've ever seen in my life. Alright, Janko with his corner. Ball comes in. Derrida puts the ball into the box. Balls to Janko on the other side, who now looks to cross it in. McTominay blocks. Well in, Scotty. Is that for a corner for Czech Republic? Janko puts the ball into the box. Is Schick trying to overhead kick it? Derrida. Kufal puts the ball into the box. Goal! Patrick Schick has given Czech Republic the lead. And it's come from a set piece. Scotland will be disappointed in themselves just before half time to concede a set piece. Is so poor from Czech Republic, from the from what are they name called? It's poor from Scotland. Whose man is it? Is it Hanley's? It's Grant Hanley. He's just not with his man. It's a really good header, you have to say. And it's like I said, Scotland, Czech Republic could be a little dark horse. There's a great cross in by Vladimir Kufal. And that's the sort of thing that will make them a good bet. Because defensively, I think they look alright. I think they've got a very good goalkeeper, which lets off your defence a little bit. But then you have something that you can score off. You have set pieces. You have great deliveries of the ball. Kufal's brilliant crosser of the ball off that right in that right back position. The fact he doesn't take the set pieces probably suggests to me that they're probably better. That the likes of Janked and Derrida are probably better deliverers of the ball as well. So they've got a route of goal. But I just think, why did Scotland not start Che Adams? That's what is most confusing to me. Why did they not start Che Adams? So now Czech Republic, while they won't just completely sit back, they'll be able to rest on their laurels a little bit. They'll be like, we could go for it, but we've got the goal. We've got good defensive midfielders in the likes of Soucek and Krau, and we'll just defend. Fun fact, if you search for a list of top international men's football goal scorers by country, Malaysia is ranked 3rd at Lamal. I just realised this like a year ago. Fair enough. I imagine it's because Malaysia would have had with most nations, because they have such a lot of talent coming through. Like, Harry Kane doesn't need to play until he's 40, because we'll have a Greenwood coming through, whereas with Malaysia they probably don't have that supply line of talent, so they will have a striker that will play 30 years. Christie, Hanley, Cooper. McTominay picks it up. John Scott. Armstrong. Now the person who created the record was way long behind. Way long dead. Yeah, he might be dead, but what I mean is, because of the supply line, that player probably had to play over such a long duration of time. I'm not saying he still plays now, but let's say he probably played for the Malaysia, let's say 20, 30 years. Whereas like Harry Kane, he won't play for 20 and 30 years for England, because when he starts to peter out a little bit, you'll have a Mason Greenwood who will be at the very, very, very top level, at like a Kane level right now. Whereas with Malaysia, they probably didn't have that. They probably had players that while they might be 20, aren't as good as this one really good striker. So Scotland won a penalty here on Scott McTominay, and I think they might have had a little bit of a reason to complain. McTominay certainly is stopped. Don't think they get the ball. Marshall. And I believe that's going to be... Is that half time? That is half time. So it's half time here in the Scotland game. It's Scotland 0, Czech Republic 1. And where is this game actually being played? Hampton Park. Oh, it is in Scotland. But then there is Ronaldo placing second. Oh, how I wish he would come back to United. Would I don't think I would take Cristiano Ronaldo back at Man United. Well, let me be clear at this. I would definitely take him. I don't think I want United to go and get him though. And this is why. With Ronaldo, he will want to play a striker. They will want to. He will want to start up top. And we've got too many strikers already. We've got a Cavani, we've got a Greenwood, we've got a Martial. Where does Ronaldo fit in that? I think Ronaldo, at this point, Manchester United, we need to be thinking long term. We're not the club we used to be. We're not at the level of a Manchester City, a Chelsea, where they can just go get an aging superstar who will just kind of complete what is a fantastic team. We're not there. We do still need a centre-back. We still need a right winger. We are still thinking or planning for the future, really, not for the right now. And in that sense, I don't think we need a Ronaldo, because he will just be another Cavani. If I was, for example, Chelsea, like I said, yeah, I would. I would certainly want to go try and get Ronaldo, because he fits them. He would instantly just take him from what is already the Champions League winners to a proper, we're going to go win the league. Uh, Too bad the Glazers are so short-term minded, even with those glasses on. Yeah, I think that's why we see the type of signings like a Cavani. He's very short-term, and why I do like some of the signs of like a Sancho, a Tellez, a Van der Beek, because they are good now, and long term they will be good as well. And there's the goal again for your Czech Republic. Obviously, Patrick Schick getting it. Yeah, I did see that. What I would say about that, I would, if I was Mata, I wouldn't take it. For me, if you're Mata, you know you're not going to get game time next season. You know it. So why stay? Mata, I think he's a man of principle. He's a man, he's of honour. He wants to play football. So why is he just accept him not playing? He's just accepting. Oh yeah, I'll be a sub player for the rest of my career. Whereas if he goes back to a Valencia, for example, he'd play. He'd play every week. If he goes back to Spain, he would play so much more football. But look, I'm happy that if he wants to stay, try and help some of the younger players, as long as we get him on a good deal, and then join the coaching staff. I'm not too unhappy with that. But what I would say is just I expected better from Mata. Just leave with Matic and join Mourinho and Roma. Yeah, maybe he could go join Roma. No, he wouldn't join Roma. They've got too many good talent there already. In the likes of Pellegrini, Mkhitaryan. Right. Uh. Interesting news coming from the England camp. Apparently, Dean Henderson sat out the England training for the second time in a week. So that would suggest Dean Henderson might have an injury. Which again, why the fuck are we taking a player that's injured? When will we sign Sancho? Well, we read it earlier. Was it the Times or some paper said that Dortmund are confident in the deal being sorted this week for Sancho. It's been for 2 weeks now. Don't get your hopes up over Sancho. Sancho will happen. Sancho will happen. He will join Manchester United. So just wait. Just relax. Relax. Jadon Sancho will join Manchester United. Let's hope we won't end up dragging this deal up to the end and not signing. We will sign Jadon Sancho. We will sign Jadon Sancho. Don't sweat it. Relax. Have a beer. Do whatever. We will sign Jadon Sancho. What number do you think he'll get? That's what I find interesting, because obviously he was meant to be number 7. But then Edison Cavani got number 7. So I imagine he'll probably get someone like a 17. And then he'll lose the 1 when Cavani leaves and becomes 7. And that will be the... Because then they can kind of use the Sancho twice. Announcements twice. They can obviously announce that he's signing this year. Builds hype, builds whatever. And then next season, they build hype again. Being like, oh, Sancho's changing number. He's number 7 now. Oh, Fred is 17. You make a very good point. 27. No, that must be someone else. I'm usually quite good with shirt numbers. I can't think of any of them now. Number 27 is Tellez, isn't it? What squad numbers are actually available? Just get 77. It means a suspicious and Chinese. I mean, Sancho on 77. I'd take that. It'd be interesting in the shirt number as well. Because 14. That's Lingard though. Lingard's 14, isn't he? And he wants to stay. What I would say is I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a 2 number shirt, because it then means they can charge more for it. Because obviously they charge per number and per letter, don't they? So if you look at some of our best players, Bruno, he's number 18. Like, do you not think if he could have, he would have gotten number 8 by now? I don't know. I feel like there's quite often we see some of the best players get a 2 number shirt. I think it happened a lot more. I remember Van Persie getting number 20 when he could have. I believe he could have got number 9. And it's like, oh, why has he done that? Oh, it's probably because then Man United get more money for it. He wants to stay, then he'll have to understand he won't get game time. Yeah. But I mean, he fancies he's the type of player that fancies his chances of breaking through again, doesn't he? On to Kurt. Look, as I've said a lot, I don't give out mods really. The only people I give mods to is the people I know in person and actually know in real life. Because simply right now I don't need mods. Like, so there was some random person started spamming. I was able to sort it out. most of the time it's just me reading the chat. It's not like it's going through really quickly where I need mods to start sorting people out. If it ever got to that point, obviously you guys that are here now, people like Nico, Fortnite Sweet, here for the United Live, so on. So kind of the regulars. Now, of course, they will be the first people that I would be giving mod status to. But while I don't need them, I don't give them out to people unless I know them in person. You don't have to apologise, mate. Don't worry about it. Giving a random number is probably better for Sancho, so you won't be as pressured to live up to the hype. I don't think that's the case. When you're what's happened with Man United and the number 7 in recent years, it's been given to players that are kind of hype players. Like when we obviously we'll look at, well, obviously we had Michael Owen. Realistically, Michael Owen did quite well in the number 7 shirt. But obviously he just gets added to it because he was the first player after Ronaldo to have it. Then it went to, I believe, Antonio Valencia. Valencia had it for a year, and he had a bad season with it, and then went back to 25. Like, he had a bad year in it, but we don't know if he kept it in number 25. Would he just had a bad year anyway, or was it because of the number 7? Then it went to Di Maria. Again, Di Maria, when he first got the shirt, was very good at the start of the season. It just he kept moving around. He never really fit into never really got a grip to the English culture, living in England. Obviously got burgled. Never really got on with Van Gaal, and that's why he then left. Then you look at Depay, Memphis Depay. He was a young player who we expected the absolute world from straight away, when realistically he was never going to be that. And then under Mourinho, he was sold off, so we never really got to see much of Depay in a number 7 shirt, where he could have came big. All right, second half is about to begin, and then what? Then it went to Sanchez. Sanchez was on the decline anyway, and obviously he was a shocking for us, but he was on the decline already for Arsenal. Oh, but I mean, yeah, I do think this whole number 7 curse it's a bit of a joke, but I think it is massively outdone. Obviously, Cavani's come in, has smashed it, hasn't he? And plus with so yeah, the number 7 curse is kind of, I find it's more other things have stopped them from performing. Whereas with Sancho, he's coming back to his hometown. Really, he's from I'm pretty sure he's a Manchester born and raised. He's a confident player. Good chance here for Czech Republic. Good save by Marshall. He's a confidence player. And he's signing for big money. He's gonna have that that pressure on him regardless. And I think he's a player that wants that sort of pressure. McTominay fouled, surely. Good shot by the Czech Republic. Good save by Marshall. He's out for a corner for Czech Republic. I was wondering, just appointed it as free time honour. I'm flying people. I mean, fair enough, mate. You know, like I said, you don't have to apologise. I mean, people have asked for mods before, and like I said, when I start needing mods, I'll be happy to start giving people that are regulars like yourself, like NG in the chat, like Fazil, mods. But right now, while I don't need them, while I don't need them, there's no point giving them out. Interestingly enough, Adrian has just signed a new contract for Liverpool. Cavani's age is the curse. Yeah, I mean, I I do think Cavani's overrated. I'm gonna be. He's scored a lot of goals, but he scored a lot of goals when we started creating chance and after chance after chance for our striker. I'm not saying Martial would have scored them all. I'm saying Martial would have scored some of the ones he missed. Off the bar by Scotland! Cavani has missed a lot of good chances. But the thing is now, which wasn't the case at the start of the season, we know Cavani, if he misses the chance, like against both games against Roma, he could have scored 4. Or at least a hat-trick. And he should have scored a minimum of a hat-trick in both games. But we know when Cavani missed one of them chances, he'll get another one. At the start of the season when Martial was playing, or when Greenwood was playing a lot, we knew we wouldn't get a second chance because we weren't creating chances for our striker. It was only now when we put Pogba on the left wing, we were creating chance after chance. But the header of Cavani's fucking world class. Yeah, it is. And he is a great goal scorer. Oh, chance here for Scotland! Oh! Vlasic nearly got lobbed by his own player, but he pulls it out of nowhere. Great defending by, well, great goalkeeping by Vlasic. If there was an award for golden header, I would give it to him. That sounds a bit dodgy, mate. That's poor defending, but Vlasic with a great save. What I would say, I think, yeah, Cavani had a great end to the season, but we didn't see let's say a Martial playing up top with Pogba on the left. We didn't see Greenwood do it either. But but that being said, obviously Cavani had a very good season. Had a good season. But I think it's kind of recency bias. Like at the start of the season, he weren't great. There was a spell literally just before he started scoring loads of goals that people were saying when he wanted to go to Boca Juniors. People were saying, "Oh, I'm happy he's going to leave and whatever." Yeah, I agree. What a save! I just hope Martial refunds his form next season, so he won't need to get another striker next summer. I think he will. I think he will. If you put him in the right team, if you get a Sancho in alongside him, I think he will start scoring again. I think he is a very good one, good striker. He had a bad season, as strikers often do, and I think. I don't think his treatment by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the fans have been fair. I think when there's been times when Martial has been starting to break back into form, and then it's one game where he might not score, but he might play well, and all of a sudden he's dropped or he's moved to the left wing, and that's not how you give confidence to a striker. Sometimes your striker doesn't score, but that doesn't mean he's played badly, and instantly means he has to be dropped. Do you think England vs Scotland will be a tough one? Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, because we play Scotland next. Yeah, I think it will be. Look, if Scotland don't win this game, they need to win. They need to beat England. If they get a point here, they need to beat England to get through. If they win this game, anything against England will see them through. So they need to win this game. If we play Scotland last, then maybe not. Oh! What a goal! Patrick Schick from the halfway line! What a goal! And Czech Republic have scored from the halfway line! Oh my God! What a goal! Patrick Schick on the halfway line. Oh my lord. What a goal. And Scotland, heads down. They cannot believe the goal they've just conceded. If you're gonna concede a goal, it's one. You're not gonna hate them for that. But look, do you blame the goalkeeper for that? Do you blame the goalkeeper? And look, Patrick Schick now is on for the hat-trick. And maybe even the perfect hat-trick. It's heartbreak for Scotland, though. Absolute heartbreak for Scotland. Look at that. It's... I don't know if you can... Do you blame David Marshall there? I don't know if you do or not. He's on the half... He's on his edge of the box. He's sprinting back. But it's curls in. Like... It's an absolute world-class finish. Here is Schick again. Poor backheel. Shot over the bar. So almost free. Joel Glazer meeting with fans on video call last week. Glazer's try going on. That goal just beat... Yeah, it did beat Yarmolenko's from yesterday, didn't it, Fazil? Look, what I would say about the Glazers is, look, they're going to say that sort of stuff. They're not going to go, oh, yeah, we're not going to do anything. But action speaks louder than words. They've always said the right things, in a sense. They always say the right things, but unfortunately, they don't back it up. Charlie, what do you mean put the game on? It's funny enough, it's against the law for me to broadcast the actual game. Oh my god, they are destroying Scotland. They are. Scotland needs to sort themselves out. But this is where I must question: why not bring up Billy Gilmore on, for example, someone who's good on the ball and can dribble, has a decent pass on him? Surely you'd bring him on. Just he's searching on Google. You can watch it for free. I mean, if you're in the UK or at least England, you can just watch it on BBC or in Britain. Just watch it. Just stick BBC on. And Charlie May does sound like a fairly English name. Yeah, I watched. Yeah. Oh, chance for Scotland. Dykes takes it down. Dykes volleys blocked. Hendry. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you pay for that TikTok fight, you're a mug, mate. I'm sorry, you're a mug if you pay for the YouTube versus TikTok fight. Especially considering how the Gibb fight ended. Because next game against England, we definitely want England to win, so Scotland Euro chances slim. Well, I want England. Of course, I want England to win. But yeah, I don't. For me, yeah, and I mean, let's look at the predictions quickly. I mean, Kurt could be bang on here. I mean, Scotland, could we have another Ukraine moment? Do you know social clubs? Yeah, I know. Look, I mean, it's so clear it was rigged. Gibb absolutely smashed him. Somehow it was a draw. They tweeted out Taylor won when they didn't, and since they corrected it, they haven't tweeted out. They didn't tweet about the main event whatsoever. It's clearly rigged. Realistically, they was hoping for it to be an even fight. They was hoping for an even fight, and then they were going to give it to Taylor, no matter what. But because it was so one-sided, because it was absolutely clear as day that Taylor won the fight, that Taylor was absolutely, was battered, they had to give it to They had to give it as a draw. What a finish again. They've just showed the goal again. The bend on it and everything. Well, no. What makes it worse? Taylor said the decision was wrong. He said that he should have won. Look, Taylor knew it was rigged. He knew it was rigged. I have to say, for the goal, I reckon, even if the goalkeeper's on his line, he struggles to save that. I mean, we've seen goal of the tournament. Well done, Patrick. Shit, goal of the tournament. Nothing's beaten that. Nothing has beaten that. Che Adams takes it down. Armstrong. And look, if we go over to this, there we go. We go to table. That does actually put Czech Republic top. If that actually wants to refresh. What do you say about Sancho? Yeah, it will happen. It's just a matter of when, not if, for me. So Czech Republic now do take hold of this group, going top, having obviously, well, at the moment while they're beating Scotland 2-0. Obviously, Group C, Austria, Netherlands, Ukraine, Macedonia. Group B, Belgium, Finland, Denmark, Russia. Group A, Italy, Wales, Switzerland, Turkey. I mean, if we go over to this, look, I mean, you have to say, Czech Republic, while they're not having all the ball, they're making the most of their chances, and that is the type of thing you expect from an underdog. Make a vid of Man United lineup with possible transfer starting lineup. Armstrong over the bar, took a deflection, and it's over the bar from Armstrong. The thing I would do that, but it's I don't see it being any. I could do that now. I mean, if we just go over to this screen, what is? You put Rashford there, and then if I go to England, there you go. Obviously, you put Maguire in there. Where is he? I'll put Maguire in. Lindelof. There we go. Actually, I think probably McTominay will play. There we go. That's the team I think they'll play. I really don't see us signing many players. I don't think Ollie wants a DM. I think he trusts McTominay alongside Pogba. And we might get a centre-back. But how many times have we been in a situation where we say we need a centre-back and we never go get one? I don't think we'll get one. I've never been so sure of the fact we will not get a defensive midfielder. We are not linked to any. We're linked to Sancho. We're getting rumours of like a Pau Torres, of Varane. but we're getting nothing for a DM. I don't think we'll get one. If we get a Trippier, for example, I don't think he starts. I think Wan-Bissaka does. So that's my only problem. Like, if I thought we would get a lot of good signings, then yeah, I would. But I don't. I really don't see us doing it. I mean, at the start of the next season, I will make a Man United prediction or whatever video where I'll go through probably my starting lineup and whatever. Would you rather get third choice centre back or nothing? Well, it depends who that third choice centre back is. I mean, if your third choice centre back is still Rafa Varane, I'm taking him. But if I'm getting like Ben White, then no, I'm not. I don't want a Ben White because that's what we do. We sign third choice far too often, and that's why we're in this situation where we are. Like that's how we ended up signing like a Morgan Schneiderlin, signing third choice. That's how we got a Matteo Darmian, third choice. McGinn. So without a good centre back pair, the defence is shit. We'll let 3 goals in per match. What? Out for a corner. Look, I think we should sign a centre back and a DM, but I don't think we will. I think Ollie likes him. Or like Ollie might want a DM, but I don't think we'll get one. Oh! And with our attack, we turned the game around. So without transfers, we are nowhere near a cup. Well, we should have won them. We should have won some competitions. Che Adams. O'Connell. Ball comes into the box. Dykes! Great save by the goalkeeper. Great chance there for Dykes for Scotland, but he misses it. It's a good save by the keeper. Should score. Should have scored. So more trophies like the Premier League? Probably, yeah. Well, not necessarily. I do think Ollie likes McTominay. I think he believes McTominay can play with Pogba. I don't believe that, but I think that's what Ollie believes. I wouldn't have counted anyway. But I think he probably wants a centre back. I think he does want a centre back, but I don't think the Glazers will sign him one. Good night. In a bit, Kurt, mate. Can't you play Twanzebe and Harry Maguire? I don't think them two work together. Well, we haven't seen enough of them two together to say they work. We need funds to sell loanies we are not going to play. But it's not that easy. Like, Andreas Pereira, who buys him? Maybe Lazio do. Lingard, he doesn't want to leave, so he won't leave. Like, you can't force a player to leave. They've got a contract, so you can't sell him. Lindelof, I don't know who comes in for him. Bailly, we've just given him a new contract, so he's not leaving. Mata, no for sell-on value. Matic, no sell-on value. You might get a couple million, but you're not getting anything of any real worth. McTominay, who wants him? Fred, who wants him? Plus, I don't think Ollie would sell him. Apart from the likes of a Martial, a Bruno, a Pogba, Rashford, these players aren't leaving. Fred, you might get some offer after the Copa America if he continues playing like the way he did it, for Brazil. But I don't know. Actually, Twanzebe and Maguire and left centre back, so it won't work out anyway. Well, the thing is, both Maguire and Twanzebe can play on the right and the left of a back four. That's where Maguire's played for Leicester, plays now for Man United, and plays on the left of a 3 or a 4 for England. This idea that Maguire's not a left-sided back, doesn't play on the left as a back 4 is stupid. He was signed because he plays there for Leicester, and he is now. It's just what it is. This idea that he can't is it's an excuse for why we should have to spend another 60 million or whatever on another centre back after we've signed Maguire. It's just an excuse. Realistically, Maguire is capable of playing on the left of a back 4. He always has for Leicester, for United, for England. The only reason he now can't is because, we need to spend another 60 million on top of the 80 we spent to sign Maguire. It can't just be, these players aren't good enough. It has to be, Maguire can't play on the back on the left of a back 3. So Maguire weren't a bad deal. It was it was something else. When realistically, Maguire was always signed to be to be on the left of a back 4, sorry. So we got more changes here for Czech Republic. I'm not sure who any. Oh no, that's Matej Vidra. Matej Vidra and some other guys coming on. I tell you what, I do need a haircut. But the only issue I have is I'm too busy. Too busy watching the Euros. Alright, McTominay. Liam Cooper. Well, I would say you'd want McTominay to get forward a bit more. Have a go. How old are you? I'm 19. Alright, Jakob Janko is coming off now. Begin. McTominay goes back to Marshall. Dykes wins the header. Or... Alright, someone's got a bloody head. Just Dykes has scratched him. Dirty fucker. Right. Do we reckon Patrick Schick will get his hat-trick? What's a header? You have to say, Patrick Schick deserves a lot of credit. He scored 2 absolutely fantastic goals today. Oh, Soucek got an assist. That's pretty decent for my fantasy. I'll tell you what, again, I forgot to change my captain, so I've still got Harry Kane as it. I was meant to change to Soucek. I mean, that's the current state of my fantasy football. Not been great. It's not gone well. It's not gone well. But I mean, I've got Decker on the bench. I believe he comes on for Krul because he didn't play. Well, David Marshall claims well. Good foul. Gotta go, mate. See you when I see you. In a bit, mate. Cheers for tuning in. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm sweating. Right, Scotland put the ball into the box. McTominay, who won? McTominay! Oh, there was a chance for Scott McTominay. On the volley at the back post. Just couldn't. Well, at the front post, I guess. Oh, he has to hit the target. He has to hit the target there. Poor from McTominay for me. Oh, your mum. There we go. There we go. Right, here's chance for Czech Republic. Patrick Schick picks it up. Look for the flip flap, but Cooper deals with it. Coup foul. Vidra. Coup foul. Back to Vidra. Derrida. So James Forrest is now going to come on. So O'Connell's coming off. McTominay. Is McTominay going to the back three now? By the looks of it, he has. What subs have been made? Hendry's come off. But yeah, so McTominay's dropped into the back three. Right, long ball by Vlasic. Schick. Davida. Derrida. Good tackle by Hanley. Lovely play by John McGinn. Coup foul. Lovely touch. Edge of the box. Great chance for Patrick Schick to get his hat trick, and David Marshall saves it. That should have been it. That should have been the hat trick. Vlasic long. Hanley will just pick it up sideways to McTominay. Surprised, McTominay's usually the one playing it sideways. I have to say, McTominay's not played well. I came into this game cheering on McTominay. Came on saying, "Oh, I want McTominay to do amazing." I don't think he's done well. Robertson, Brian Hanley, McTominay, McGregor, Hanley. Good shot, right at the goalkeeper. Unlucky by... Is that Nesquik? Nesquik. Nisbet. Alright. Nice play here by Czech Republic. Cuts in. I have to say, I think this you can see why Scotland aren't, well, you can see why I put Scotland to finish last in the group. I don't think they've been good enough. Here comes Ryan Fraser. Look for Nisbet. Andrew Robertson. Lovely ball out to James Forrest. Can Scotland pull one back here? James Forrest does so well. Forrest still blocked. Great block. Bye. I don't know who that guy is, but it's a great block. Robertson puts the ball into the box. Well claimed by Vlasic. McTominay. Hanley. McGinn. Robertson. Forrest. Forrest goes for goal. Well blocked. McGinn. Cleared. McTominay. McGregor. Back to Grant Hanley. McGinn. John McGinn, nice turn. Lovely ball into James Forrest. Robertson. Robertson puts the ball in. Chance! Oh, poor. Should have hit it. McTominay. Oh, poor ball. McGregor. Cooper. Hanley. Cooper. Goes back to McGregor. Not McGregor. Marshall. Robertson. Cooper. Robertson. And Dorida now comes off for Peter Sevic. I think this game does set up nicely for England on Friday. I'm looking forward to it. For Friday. Hopefully we can battle the Scots. The Patrick Schick's come off. They go back to Marshall. McGinn to Robertson. Puts the ball in, well defended. McGregor takes it down. Goes to McGinn. Poor from John McGinn. McGinn wins it back though, or picks it back up. Robertson. Forrest. Nesbitt sees out, puts it out for a throw in for the Czech Republic. Poor from him. Well won by whoever that is. McTominay wins it. Poor from Scotland. They're just sloppy with their passing now. I don't think McGinn's had a great game when it comes to passing, especially in the last, 10 or so minutes. Ball comes in. That could have been the chance to really, well, if this game was ever in doubt still. Kill it. I think Schick would have wished he was still on the pitch for that chance. Marshall to McTominay. McTominay goes long. Poor. Just no one there. No one from midfield busting a gut to get forward. I think that's been the problem for Scotland. They're playing 5 at the back and they've just got no one really making that busting run to get forward from that midfield. And I expect more from McTominay to do that. Obviously he's at centre back now. Great save by Marshall. Again, Schick would have wished he was still on the pitch. That would have been his hat-trick. Shea Adams, great getting back. The referee gives a free kick. That's never a free kick. How have you given that as a foul? Right, so how much added time are we going to see in this game? I'm going to guess 3. McGinn gives it into McTominay. McTominay. Four minutes. Right, long ball. Headed back to Marshall. They're just not going for it enough, Scotland. I expected so much more, especially in this second half when they went a goal down, but especially 2. They've just they've brought the attacking players on, but they've not changed anything tactically. So it's not worked. Like you can put Messi on if you want, but if you're putting him in central midfield alongside McGinn and you're still not letting them just absolutely go for it and start playing on the halfway line a lot more, you're not going to score, and that's what's happened. Scotland are far too defensive. Hanley wins it. Kufal. Robertson. McGinn. Forrest. Looks for Fraser. Andrew Robertson. Into Fraser. Hanley. McTominay. Lovely play from McTominay. Great pass into Fraser. Robertson puts the ball into the box. Chance! Wide. Is it a corner though? I don't think it is. And that will be the game. Surely for Scotland. That's a fucking corner. Oh, it is going to be a corner. Ryan Fraser will take it. Can Scott McTominay win this header? Get his big old Scottish head onto it. Ryan Fraser puts the ball in. McTominay would have won it, but it's well defended by Czech Republic. And to whistle going, not quite. Robertson into Che Adams. Looks for Robertson. Out. To throw him. No, that is... Is it full time? That is full time. Here in Glasgow. It's finished. Scotland 0, Czech Republic 2. And let's have a look at what that does for the Group D. Obviously, we now know the current state, or the state of Group D. Why is this now just deciding not to work? There we go. There we go. So, Czech Republic take top spot in the group, winning 2-0. Obviously, both goals coming through Patrick Schick. We're the second in the group after beating Croatia 1-0. Croatia then obviously take third spot. Thanks to obviously only losing 1-0 to us. And then Scotland now going to go on to Friday, needing to win to stay in the European Championships, having lost, obviously, today against Czech Republic. Now, of course, we will be doing the this game later on today. That's obviously Spain versus Sweden. The watch along for that is, the stream for that is already live on my channel. So if you want to go onto that, the link is in the description down below. Press on the link and it will take you right to that, where you can set a reminder on YouTube so you get notified when I go live for that stream. Anyway, that is going to be it from me today. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.